On the continent of Khorvaire, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
Last episode, y'all found yourselves exploring deep into the Whispering Wood in search of the Whispering Rock. You came to the conclusion that for some reason it may be of importance, based on the poem that you guys heard. And you made your way there. On your way there, you noticed that the kind of land in the area is pretty bleak and empty, and that the Whispering Rock itself seems to have been surrounded by and invaded by people who are ne'er-do-wells, marauders, bandits, etc. Additionally, you found out that the Whispering Rock has an entrance, and while you were fighting these bandits, one of them ran inside the Whispering Rock, and that's where we find ourselves now. You guys are outside the Whispering Rock. You just had a pretty intense battle, and you are left to your own devices. Oh, Marakai showed up right at the very end, just when she needed to be there.
Wait, what?
She wasn't there during the fight.
Marakai. Remember, she was hanging out.
She was with the shifters.
Because I totally forgot. I will admit it. I forgot.
And we still have the one marauder who we tied up.
Yeah.
He's tied up? Okay.
Yeah, because I slept him.
Oh, hey, guys.
So tired. Let me fall asleep.
Don't mind me. I'm just tying up this asleep person.
All right.
I wrote a note to loot. I'm gonna loot.
Oh yeah,
you want to loot? Okay.
Can you at least wait till I tie this person up before you start looting?
You could do the tying while I do the looting over here.
Yeah, there's other bodies to loot.
There's a lot of bodies. Y'all, we killed a lot of people.
How many did we?
I'll admit, I morally not feeling great about what we've done here.
It's us or them.
Yeah,
I said that correctly.
I'm thinking, is this the first time we've killed people?
Well, we've
Maybe
killed
you.
fish before.
We've killed fish.
They're fish people.
We've killed fish. We've killed badgers. Definitely killed squirrels.
Yep.
I don't think we've actually murdered people. Could you call this murder?
Well,
Self-defense.
Thank you. You're absolved. Self-defense, man.
pretty sure we attacked first.
They would have attacked us if we
They would have. Yeah.
I mean, they have been destroying the forest.
You never killed someone before?
Not a person.
Wait, have you?
I mean, yes?
That's a lie.
Hasn't everyone?
I mean, like,
It's not a lie.
it's kind of like expected that somebody in my profession would probably have committed a killing or two of
what I'm
people and
saying.
other things. But you guys are famous musicians.
Yeah.
What cause would you have to go murdering
We weren't
people?
always famous musicians.
Oh, do tell.
Another time.
Yes. Right now we have a marauder.
I'm
Also
learning
needs a
some
question.
stuff about the two of you.
Also, I would like to find out what's in their pockets.
All right. So you search a couple of the bodies. You don't really find much. I mean, you find
Is there any monies?
no money's on
No
that.
monies.
You're
No monies.
set already.
No, they're not. Gwen said we're broke. We're insolvent. We need money. Every little bit counts.
No, you don't really notice any money or anything like that. But a couple of them do have like little trinkets and stuff. So you get like a handful of like.
I want trinkets.
Does anyone have any nice jewelry on them?
That's it. Yeah. So it's like a couple of like kind of crappy iron rings and like amulets or like lockets and kind of things. The kind of stuff that you know is like it's not worth a lot of money, but it's worth something.
Any of them
Someone
got some
will buy
nice
it.
boots?
I mean, all their boots are damp and used.
I can mend them for you.
Do any of these fit your size?
I mean, I start pulling up dead feet.
Roll perception.
Okay, pulling them up to my feet.
Dead man shoes.
That's a 6 plus
right.
What is that? It's 8.
So you start grabbing some boots today. I think these will fit me. And then you go to put them on, and they're like clown shoes. They're massive in size.
Room to grow.
Yeah, you completely.
I can hide stuff in the toe.
Also cast
Are you gonna
mending.
wear those boots?
Yes.
You're gonna wear them?
Yes.
Okay. take a -1 to dexterity for the duration of you wearing those boots.
I also cast mending on those boots, so they don't look ragged and they look brand new now.
Do they fit me?
No, that's not what mending does, but it looks better. There was like a cut in one of them.
You just couldn't
and
be seen with someone that's got boots in those state.
You know, I'm doing Rhaegar a favor. Don't ruin this.
I'm going to hide stuff in the toes.
We heard you.
I'm just saying that
Just
worth
flopping
a loss of
around.
dexterity.
Oh, any of these have a badger sock in them?
No, none of them have a badger.
Because he traded one to one of these marauders.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of these marauders.
Brittany,
Yes.
you
No
finished
badges.
tying that jerk up?
Yes.
All right, wake him up.
All right. I backhand him.
Who are you?
Who
Your
are you?
worst nightmare. Unless you talk to us.
What do you want?
Why are you here? What is your name, first of all?
My name?
Yes, what's your name?
You can't-
Blaven?
My God.
Wait, what?
All right, Blaven.
Blaven.
My question.
Yeah?
If the four of us were to just walk into here, would you have tried to kill us?
I mean, yeah, if you just walked in and you weren't supposed to be here, I mean, I guess that's our job, you know?
All right, score.
We're security, you know?
What's inside the rock?
I don't know, I should say.
Hold on, Blaven.
I hit him again.
You're not allowed to hit him. He's mine.
Excuse me.
He's my pet marauder.
Well, too late. I hit him. Tell me what's inside the
Now
rock.
he's never gonna get trained.
It's some kind of temple or ancient something or another. I don't know.
What kind of temple? And I hit him.
I don't know. What do you mean? What kind of temple? I don't know what that means.
What is the temple in worship of?
I don't know.
You've used Zone of Truth like a bajillion times by now. Can you just like pop one of those?
Yeah, but
down?
it's working. I don't have to waste a spell slot.
Atlas, do you have a question for him?
Don't hit him.
Besides, I wasn't going to. You guys are jerks. Besides the besides the gaggle of you guys out here that are now mostly dead, besides the one that ran inside. Any others inside? Let me put it
the
another
truth, I wanna
way.
hit
I
you.
raised my hammer. Any others
Yeah, there's a
inside?
lot. Yep, there's in there.
I hit him anyways.
This is really abusive.
Hey, look. I'm sorry. All right, it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. But here's what we need: is for you to go in there, and then convince those guys to come out here, so we can ambush them.
What?
I lean down to Blaven and I like put my hand on his face and I like stroke him very gently and I was like, "You'll listen to Rhaegar. You're a good boy, Blaven."
Whatever. Just let me go.
This
We
one's like
can't let
really
him go.
badly injured too, right? Wasn't he the one that like took a lot of
Probably.
damage?
Yeah.
Rhaegar, I don't think we can just let
I
him
don't know if
go.
I'll be
He's gonna
walking
go in the
anytime
rock.
soon.
Do you guys have any kind of spell that you can cast on him that will ensure that he'll do what we want? Charm.
I mean, that is a good spell.
You can charm him. He'll go in there, convince all those dum-dums to come outside.
First-
And then we get the drop on him.
So here's what we do. First, we need to strip all these bodies, burn the bodies, or just throw the bodies off a cliff. Get
Those are
dressed
my
into.
friends.
Well, not anymore. They're dead.
Oh,
I mean, you can still have friends who are dead, but they're dead.
poor David.
Anyway, we steal their outfits.
Oh.
You know I like.
I mean, I already
Jessica.
kind of look like one of them.
Yes, but you should look like.
I am wearing their
Staven.
shoes.
Oh, are you saying that we go in as some of the marauders?
No. We'll still wait out here. Like, we'll just become them essentially. And so when Blaven goes in and brings them out, they will be none the wiser, and then we jump on them.
Well, didn't one go in there anyways?
Oh, one
Couldn't
ran
he-
away. Did that one go in the rock?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
well,
went
that-
in.
So
Forget that plan then.
So here's what you do. You take Blaven, charm him, right? Send Blaven in, and Blaven's all messed up, right? But he goes,
It's like we got him.
I got him. Don't worry. And then they'll come out and be like, oh, let's go see all the dead people. Here's where the dead bodies come into play. We dress up the dead bodies as us. We lay them out like we're dead.
I'm not letting one of the dead bodies wear my outfit.
Well, cast your thing to make it
Disguise.
look like they're wearing it.
I'll just lay on the ground.
Well, but then we won't be able to get a jump on them if you're on the ground.
I mean, if
We gotta
if
be
there's
behind 'em.
one of us.
So the rest of us put our clothes on them, but you just lay on the ground. This is becoming a worse and worse plan by the minute. Listen. The other Marauder's in there, telling his gang inside there, and they're going to come out at any moment.
Do you still have that gunpowder?
Yeah.
What if we charmed Blaven? Made him into a bomb.
No,
Send him in there and blow up the entire thing.
Listen, my Marauder...
There's a temple in there. We can't.
And Blaven just smacks his head on a rock next to himself and passes out.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that. That's fine. I wasn't going to do that
He
to him
can't
anyway.
hear you.
I know. But I am thinking we go through this entrance a little bit, leave it at some point, and make a big loud thing to lure them.
You got that gunpowder. It's burning a hole in your
I mean,
pocket.
like at this point, they've probably got they're ready for us.
Yeah.
They're just, that guy ran in there what? I've been here for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
He already told everybody in there what we're doing.
What do you think, Markai?
Oh, I think we just go in and kill them all.
How many do you
Markai.
think's in there?
Oh, I don't know.
He said a lot.
A lot, right.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we charge in there, then they're going to have the advantage. I'm trying to figure out a way that we can get advantage.
Atlas, how
can
strong
take
are
him.
you?
Oh, I'm pretty strong.
I'm the
Like,
advantage.
you could you carry that? Could you carry Blaven?
Yeah, I
On
can
your
carry Blaven.
Okay, good. Help me tie Blaven to your shield. We're gonna use him as a human shield.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I mean, we can try this. This will be hilarious. I don't know how much honor amongst thieves exists with these marauders, so they might just kill Blaven, but I
They
mean,
might.
I'm up for seeing how this shakes out.
Yeah. All right, we tie Blaven to Atlas's shield.
Yeah, not feeling great about the murder already. Using someone as a human shield definitely isn't going to sit well with me.
Well, do you want to die?
No, I'm pretty sure I could take them all on anyway.
We don't
All
know
right.
that. We don't know how many people are there.
Let's
This is
just
our
go.
safety.
Let's just go. I don't care. I'm dying just standing out here. I'm getting older by the minute. I'm just gonna go walk inside.
First good idea you've had all day.
Let's go.
Can you just tie him back up, though, real quick?
On your shield?
No.
He was still tied up, I think.
Oh, was
Yeah.
he still
Yeah,
tied up?
I
Okay,
don't think
fine.
anyone ever
I
untied
thought
him.
she had
Okay.
tied him to the thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, let's go. We're
I'm
going
I'm
inside.
dragging Blaven
Okay.
behind us.
You're dragging Blaven.
I
So-
want safety.
You're dragging Blaven's unconscious. Roll a strength check.
This is not gonna go well. Well, that's a 10, and I think I have a -1. Yeah, that's a 9.
All right. Whilst pulling Blaven, your movement speed is 5 feet per second.
Fine. I'll leave. I'll leave.
Because you're just trying to drag a fully armored, dude. It's probably
I
like
just-
200 something pounds.
Just wanted a pet.
How far did you get?
5 feet.
Okay.
You dragged him for 1
tried.
second.
I
and
left
you're
him
like,
tied up,
"Get
though,
it."
so I could come back.
So
I left him a little sippy cup of water.
How's he gonna get it if he's tied up?
There's a straw.
there's this guy unconscious with a sippy straw, just like.
All right, we go through
All right. So you head in.
frickin' Whispering
So
Rock.
as you head into the entrance of the Whispering Rock, it's a sort of steep, kind of spirally ramp staircase kind of thing. Like that you're just curling around and around, going deeper and deeper down into the earth. All along the walls, you do see like kind of lights that have clearly been hung that head inside, all the way down, like little torches. And every now and then, there'll be like a little like offshoot corner. It doesn't go very far in like that, but like you see like supplies and stuff, just stuff that the bandits clearly have thrown in here. Crates and barrels and all kinds of stuff. So clearly they've been here for a little while. They've been kind of setting up.
I'll say as we go down,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and just preemptively cast Shield of Faith on myself.
And what is that?
It surrounds a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice, in this case me, granting a +2 bonus AC for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, so you have 10 minutes of bonus AC. Okay, so y'all are heading deeper. Who's in front?
Atlas and Markai.
Alice and Markai? Okay. As you get deeper, you start to see some light kind of pouring in to this spirally staircase area. And you don't really hear much.
Can we see sky?
No, but there's clearly light coming in from wherever you guys are headed.
Okay.
Right? So if you wanted to, you could peek your head into this next area.
Sure. I try to poke my head in.
Roll perception real quick.
That's going to be, I think, a 10 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
You popped your head in real fast, so you did kind of like a ah! So you're like, all right, didn't see everything.
Yeah.
Because maybe it was too fast. But what you did notice is a seemingly large empty room in terms of people. But lots of bandit stuff strewn about. You could see that there was some kind of giant structure sort of opposite you. And it was a pretty large room, very intricately designed, and you would remember it looking a little bit like the temple that you guys were in under the sea.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just had like similar markings,
Similar designs and,
similar
and shapes and
statues.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Would there have been a like a podium that I would have seen, like the one that we rested the Chisma on?
No.
Okay.
Are there any murals or frescoes?
He didn't see. He looked too quickly.
Okay.
So all you got, that was the information you got out of 10.
So what'd you see, buddy?
Big room. Didn't see any marauders that I noticed anyway. Big structure across the room. Also looked a lot like the undersea dragon temple that we went to.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a dragon in here too.
Could you guys talk a little quieter?
Guys, don't take a step. And Marikai sort of points.
Is there
I just rolled for her, by the way.
Okay.
And she kind of points like right at the entrance of the room that you can barely see, and there's a very thin thread going right across it.
We're like in an actual dungeon.
So what you could see is that it's sort of like a flat room with a couple of little like inlays in the ground, but you didn't really get a good look at where they were. And then this up here is kind of raised. So
Is there any like columns?
like that?
Almost like a stage.
Well, you guys are gonna have to look again.
Stage, you say.
You guys are gonna have to look again to see anything else.
You didn't see anybody in there though, right? Like we can just peek in.
It was just a quick look, but
Unless
yeah,
they're hiding.
I didn't see anyone.
Marika, you said it's right in front of us?
Yeah, I mean, there's a trap right there. Watch
Can't
your
you
foot.
disarm the
How
trap?
good are you at disarming traps, buddy?
I mean, I do have sleight of hand, so that would be work for disarming. Yeah, I can try sleight of hand on it to disarm.
Is that it?
I take 10 steps back.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
take 10 steps back as well.
All right, so yeah, it's just a dexterity check essentially.
Okay.
Although he has a negative one.
You do have a negative
Yeah,
one.
but I have 4 decks.
you're wearing them
so I mean,
boots.
like even with -1, I have 3 decks. It's not bad.
So who's trying it? What's going on?
I mean, I can try.
You could take off the boots and put them back on.
That's true. I could take off my boots.
Look, I don't want to trip over this thing, so I'm just gonna slide these bad boys off real quick.
Here, hold on a second. Take off your boots for sure.
Okay.
Tie the laces together and
These aren't the kind that lace. They Velcro.
Do you have a skill called Disable Device? Or an ability called Disable Device?
Not that I believe. I've never heard
Aren't
of
you
that.
a rogue?
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm looking. I have like expertise, sneak, attack, thieves can't, uncanny dodge, cunning action.
There's not
Fast
disarm
hands.
trap?
I mean, I do have
Do you have
thieves.
thieves
I have a
tools?
thieves
What do
tools.
your thieves tools do?
Thieves tools. Hold on one second.
Thieves tools.
So your thieves tools allow you to add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So you get to add your proficiency bonus on your disarm.
well, my proficiency bonus is very high, so cool. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Is that a natty 1-1?
That was a natural 1. Now,
Where's our dice jail?
Rick doesn't.
Yeah, where is
Dice jail so badly.
Now, Rick, you don't have divine inspiration or anything, do you?
Oh,
Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag.
This one's going in bag jail.
Okay. So
Rick's been having
Hope
bad
you don't
luck.
lose a foot.
Seriously?
it happened. It's in jail now. It can't hurt you anymore
Until it does.
until it happens again. Okay. So, Rhaegar, you take your tools and you are reaching down to try and disconnect this wire. And as you do, what you don't realize is that you kind of place your hand on a pressure plate. It's right next to it. And you hear a little click. Make a dex saving throw.
8.
Okay, so you
We
hear
need
the
to get a dice tower or something because there's a lump here, and that was going to be a good roll until it hit the lump and then rolled to a 5.
Get a box.
so
That's a really good idea. We need a box.
a big explosion goes off. You and I guess Marakai and
Atlas.
all are going to take some damage.
High five for taking 10 steps back.
Yep.
Told you. Called it.
So big explosion goes off, kind of like knocks you back a little bit, and you each take 4 damage.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. And by the way, we didn't heal or anything after the fight. We are still hurt from the prior
How
fight.
badly is everybody hurt? Because
I'm
I
not.
know I'm a little hurt.
I have
Are we still at the same
36
damage that we were at before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm at
I-
25 health. So,
So
I'm fine.
as that explosion goes off, you hear from the room, "Get 'em, boys!" And then suddenly, a hail of arrows kind of thunk, 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 right in front of the doorway where you guys were going to enter through.
As far as outside of the doorway goes, is this a narrow hallway that we're in? Can we hide behind these walls?
Yeah, so because it's a curved kind of staircase that you guys were coming down, you came in at an angle so you can hide on the side that's, that you were already kind of hidden behind.
Okay.
in preparation for this, I would like to cast healing on myself because I am kind of hurt from last battle.
Okay.
I'm
go ahead and
going to do it at 3rd level. 1d8. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll for it and get that going for you. So,
Plus spellcasting modifier.
Marakai sort of says, well,
Yes.
time to go to work. And she runs into the room.
Okay.
Yep.
How far into the room does she go?
You guys can't really see because you guys are still all hiding behind there, but you hear her in there, and you do hear a whole lot of ruckus. You hear arrows flying, you hear swords clashing,
I'll follow.
explosions. You follow? Okay. You follow around the corner. Now let's have everybody roll for initiatives.
I'm going to use my new dice. Ooh, 15.
What
20.
a way.
Actually,
I got
18.
a nat 22.
I roll 1s and 20s.
So, as Atlas comes around the corner, so put Atlas like right behind Marakai. Now the room kind of becomes a little clearer for you. So right here, as you entered in, there is a little bit of kind of a balcony space that does go down, maybe like 10 feet. Like it does, there is kind of a dip in the middle here that you couldn't quite see before. You see on...
Is it like a ramp, not stairs?
Yeah, it's kind of like a ramp.
Okay.
Yeah. On the 4 sides, you see 4 doors. There is a whole bunch of rubble in front of this one. But on the ground, you can see this little like trail of light that kind of goes up towards the entrance over here. This door seems closed. This door seems closed. This door is open. And up here at the top, what you now see is that there is a giant structure that almost looks like it could be a door, but it is a giant dragon's wing in shape.
Whoa.
And it's the kind of dragon's wing that's like bony protrusions throughout the wing, right? It's like a bat wing. And so you can see essentially 4 digits in that wing, 4 bones. One of those bones is lit up the same color as this light that you see here.
I sense a puzzle.
Beyond all of that, what you also now see are all the bad boys that are firing upon you.
How many we got?
So up here, right in front of the dragon door, you see the guy that you chased down here. He's got his bow drawn and he's firing at Marakai. There are 2 dudes, one on either side of you here at the entrance, swords drawn. Marakai has clearly been fighting them because there's also one dead at her feet. And there are there's another bandit kind of over here behind like some barrels and stuff. He's got like a little bit of cover. And then finally there's another one back here hiding behind some boxes.
Okay.
Wow.
So with that, I guess let's go ahead and get started. Rhaegar.
Yeah, I'm going to rush up and I'm going to take on the guy that's next to Marakai.
Okay.
So right here. And
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and do my sneak attack.
Go for it.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 14 plus. That's 21.
Well, good job. Okay.
So I'm going to do my rapier, which is 1d8 plus 4, and then my sneak attack, which is 3d6.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage on those.
So that's going to be 8, 12, 16, 19.
19 damage.
19.
All right, and so you did your rapier strike and your thief strike or whatever.
Yes, and my
Your silent
sneak
strike?
attack.
Okay, cool. So, so Marakai clearly had this guy's attention. That guy did not see you coming at all. So he was like up with a sword, coming down on Marakai, and you just slid in there like Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, because I've definitely been playing a lot of that game. And you immediately just stab your rapier like right in his side, and then get a nice slash in there, getting right between the blades there. You hit him real good. Next up is Brittany. What are you gonna do?
I come up just so I'm like right behind. That's
Rhaegar?
that's you.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm like right behind Rhaegar and
Okay.
Marakai.
Right
and
there?
then that's fine. And then I cast Crown of Madness on number 5.
How far is that?
It's up to 120 feet.
Okay.
So it's fine. I already
So what does
counted.
Crown of Madness do?
So, Crown of Madness, one humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw
Okay.
or become charmed by me for this duration.
Become charmed. Okay.
So,
Here's my d20.
let me just double check my
He has to make a what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
And it's a 14. He has to beat. They have to beat.
He's not charmed.
Well then. Fuck it.
So
nothing.
so you do your spell, and he kind of turns to his leader. He's like, "You essentially try and charm me. It failed. I was ready." Next up, Christina.
All right, I'm gonna come up behind Atlas here, and I'm actually going to I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on this guy.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And how does that one work?
Targets must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or fall prone.
Or fall prone. Okay.
To laughter.
That guy, he's like going at you, Atlas, and it's like you see him. He takes like a double take, and he looks at your shield, and he's like,
So what I do is I pull a Brittany, and I go.
But me, I'm very taken aback. I'm like,
and just falls and hits the ground, and he is just losing it, just
Is it-
laughing.
is it something?
You can't even.
It's my family
Are you going to let
crest.
him take this? You're not going to take this from him, are you?
It's my family crest. What?
You should teach him a lesson. I put my hand on Alice's
Constantly.
shoulder. Maybe you should teach him why it shouldn't be funny to laugh at your crest.
Well, it's not my turn yet.
After
Marakai, seeing your wonderful attack, she also follows up with a strike of her own. And as she does, you can see, right as she swings through, her blade like ignites really fast with like an arc of lightning, and she just kind of slashes right into him. And you can see it kind of like burns a little bit of a line in his chest. And he's definitely bloodied, that guy. He's not looking good. He's not looking good. Okay, next up is Atlas.
All right. I will move slightly closer to number 2 here, who is laughing at my family shield.
He's also prone, which is amazing.
And yeah, I'm just going to attempt to do 2 normal attacks upon him.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to do the thing where I roll for both attacks, or how do we do this? Yeah, I roll for both attacks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So first attack. That's going to be a 10 plus 6, so 16 on the first attack roll.
On that first guy?
On
Number two?
number 2 on
Who's
the.
prone?
Oh, and he's prone.
Because I'm going to do 2 attacks.
Okay, so yeah, I think you have advantage because he's prone.
Yeah.
So roll again, because you wouldn't have hit him with that.
Okay.
That'll hit.
That'll
So
hit.
that's going to be a 20 total.
Yep, so that hits. So then roll for your second
Second attack.
attack.
That's going to be a 19.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay. And so these are just both regular.
You should roll again in case you get a crit, Ash.
I mean, that's true, you could.
You could get a crit.
That would be.
I mean, it was a better roll, but it wasn't.
That was a better roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! That's 19.
So 19 on the guy on the ground.
Yep.
Okay. He stopped laughing.
Dark.
No. He's still alive. I was just being, extreme. Next up, thumbs up for bad boys. So the first guy, all the way at the end, the guy who you had seen before, he.
I'm just gonna move him. He's just dead.
But it was for effect.
I know.
Yeah, it was a feck dash.
So he has a pretty big crossbow that he has kind of like resting on that little ledge there that he's kind of hiding behind.
Number one?
Number one.
Okay.
It's right in front of the door. And he is aimed right at Atlas. And so he fires 2 bolts, and they just shatter on your shield.
Okay.
Nice.
And land on the guy who you're standing over. And there's a little bit of poetry in him being shamed by your shield.
There's a.
So
My shield should look a little bit more shimmery as well because of my shield of faith that's still
right,
showing.
right.
That's what he was laughing at.
You can't stop. No. So number 2, who is the guy who you smacked while he was on the ground, stands up and pulls his sword and strikes at you. Suddenly his laughter has been abated.
Yeah.
So, what's your AC total?
Total with my shield of faith is 20.
Okay. So yeah, he's slashing at you like back and forth, like just a bunch of slashes, and yet nothing is quite getting through.
Damn.
If we're gonna question somebody, it should be number 1. They seem to be the head honcho.
But who does number 2 work for?
Number 3
Fair enough.
swings at Rhaegar. What's your AC?
15.
So he misses with the first time. You kind of ducked under that one, and because you had kind of got your rapier in the side, but he comes back down on you with the next one. You're lucky because you see that he's got 2 swords, right? So he missed with the big one, but came down with a smaller one. So you feel fortunate that he hit you with the weaker sword. Okay, that's 6 damage that you take.
I'm getting pretty hurt here.
You want to shout to your bard friends.
What's
Number
your-
4.
Yes, without announcing it to
Go ahead.
the rest to the enemies. What is your HP?
45, and I'm at 26.
Oh, yeah.
So, number 4 pulls a grenade out,
Oh, shit.
What?
lights it, hucks it in y'all's direction.
Told you guys
Alright.
we should have just blown these guys up.
So it lands sort of here.
Oh, no.
All right. And now I think, we will say that Brittany, Atlas, and Christina all need to make a dex saving throw.
I got a 14 total.
Unnatural
Ooh.
20.
18.
So, you two, you see the grenade come in, and it's like you guys both like quickly throw your cloaks in front of you and cover yourselves, and are not hit at all by the blast. The explosion goes off. Atlas, you were kind of a little bit off foot. You turned with your shield to try and steel yourself against the blow, but you didn't quite get it there in time, and so it, boom, hits you from the side.
What about the other guy, number
Yeah.
2?
Yeah. So number 2 explodes.
I can't be good.
So,
Like I like to think that I was like too busy noticing the grenade that I look back and number 2 is like, where'd he go?
Pile of goo. Let's face it, it's just a pile of goo.
you take 15 damage.
I take 15.
Ooh. Wow.
So 2's out. 2's
2 is out.
exploded.
2
Okay.
is out. And
Sub
y'all
18.
two, because you were able to protect yourselves, you do still take some damage, but you each only take 6.
We'll never find out who he worked for.
Oh, we took 6?
You each take 6 damage.
Okay.
Number 5 aims his crossbow at Marakai. And
Was it number 4 that threw the grenade?
Yes.
Okay.
number 5 aims his crossbow at Marakai, and it has... I rolled a 1. Just wanted to run this through. I rolled a 1.
He's a little cockeyed.
Yeah, so he goes to fire it, and it actually like kind of has like a misfire, and so the arrowhead kind of shatters in the crossbow. Like the bolt kind of like shatters in the crossbow, and like a little bit of shrapnel kind of hits him in the face. So he just kind of like, ah! All right. So Rhaegar.
All right. I mean, they're still flanked, so I'm gonna do another sneak attack.
Okay.
God, seriously?
Is that another nat one?
another
It's
natural.
another one.
Well, you have advantage when you're doing a sneak attack,
That is true.
so you should roll again.
Thank God. I mean, that's not much better.
But it's not a critical
3.
fail.
Jeez.
Brittany.
All right, I just want this spell to work for once. I'm gonna try Crown of Madness against 1 instead of 5.
Can I suggest maybe the guy with the grenades?
Oh yeah.
You can, but I'm not gonna listen to that.
Fair
Because
enough.
there's a very important reason for it.
Okay.
Crown of Madness.
Okay,
against
so
number
it's a
1.
wisdom saving throw.
It's a Wisdom saving throw.
DC
14.
14. Sorry.
That's fine. I believe you. This spell is so cool, and I just want it to work.
Like legit, just so people know, every time she's tried to cast it, I've rolled like in the high teens.
It's true.
I'm just constantly
fine.
like 15, 16, 17s. Okay, so Christina.
I guess I'm gonna do hideous laughter one more time, but I'm gonna get a little closer since
Okay.
it's I think it's only 30 feet. 5.
All right, so you're gonna stand next to Atlas.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
right here. I'm gonna cast him again. Spell is
Okay.
DC is 13 wisdom.
He.
I got your luck.
That's fine.
I rolled a 1. He starts laughing, just like. And this time,
Does he choke?
he's looking at Rhaegar's boots, and he's just like. And then boom, he explodes. Because he was holding a grenade in his hand that he accidentally lit.
Wait, is he dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
And that whole area kind of, a big explosion goes off. And
And then I laugh.
My face is beet red. I'm like super embarrassed.
so next up, Marakai. Mara strikes at that guy that the two of y'all are fighting. And yikes. All right, so she hits him once, and she swings so hard that she accidentally like lets go of her sword, and it actually goes flying into the wall.
Oh my God.
So that guy takes a little bit of damage, but now Mara does not have her sword at present.
Bro.
Okay, Atlas.
I'm trying to decide if it'd be better to just finish off that guy or to start making my way towards these guys.
I mean, this guy will get a lick in on the other Marakai myself, but I mean, chances are we will kill him next turn if you want to
Yeah.
start advancing.
No, I'll stand right in the corner here,
Okay.
and I'll attempt to do 2 attacks.
Okay. And you do have advantage because he's flanked.
Nope.
No, so first attack's going to fail.
Okay.
All right, so the next one's going to be 18.
All right, you hit him.
Cool. It's going to be this plus... Oh, sorry. This plus 5.
Right on there. Just right on there. All right, so you do 6 damage.
6 damage total.
All right. So yeah, you're trying to like reach over like Mordecai's shoulder and Rhaegar's shoulder, so it's like your first attack, and then you get one kind of like bop him on the head.
I like
a
that
little bit.
we've refused to move for you.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
no, we want to do it.
This is ours. All right, so it was how much? 6?
6 damage total.
Okay, cool. All right, on to the bad days. All right, so that guy who was surrounded by the three of y'all decides to take a swing at Marakai, the most recent person to actually hit him. Yeah, he does.
I hit him, all right?
Yeah, sure. He does get one quick stab in on Marakai, and she takes a hit. She's like, "Duh!" That's all you know. Number 1 fires another bolt, this time at Lonely Christina over there.
Wait, before you do that, before you roll for damage or to hit, I'm gonna use one of my dice.
Can you do that instantly?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what is it?
Okay, so while
I
you
can't
figure that
remember.
out,
It's
Cutting
called-
words. There it is.
Cutting
It was
words.
minimized. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your bardic inspiration, rolling a bardic inspiration die and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll.
so which one are you doing it on?
The attack against Christina.
They're both attacking Christina.
Number
Didn't you
one
just
and
say
number
just
five?
No,
one?
number one and number 5.
Well, number one.
I know. And then when you were looking that up, I said, all right, well, I'm gonna roll for the other guy too.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just because I was focused for one.
Number
So,
one?
Yep.
Okay, so number 1 misses.
Do you want to roll for it?
Don't have to.
Okay.
He missed anyways.
What
Number
did you say to him?
number 5. Yeah, what did you say? What did you say to make him miss?
I said your temple smells funny. I don't like it.
Stop my temple! Thing into the ceiling.
I didn't ask for this responsibility.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to say.
Not even the manager.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Number 5, however, lets loose a bolt on Christina as well.
No.
And this one does strike true.
No.
My armor class is 14.
Okay, yeah, it definitely hits you.
No.
You could use cutting words too.
I don't have cutting words.
You don't have cutting words?
right.
College of Swords.
So yeah, lodges a nice little bolt right in Christina's shoulder.
Can we take a short rest after this?
Can we take a long rest
Rhaegar,
after this?
You are up next, sir.
I'm torn because though I did roll a 1 with this die, I also rolled a 20 with it.
Giving it a second chance?
No, I'm gonna roll with this die.
Jazz, where are you at right now?
I'm at 27.
Ooh,
Hey,
19.
there you
Like
go.
27.
Is that a
But I
crit
have
on
no more
your?
bardic inspiration.
What's that?
Is that a crit on your item, or are they only 20s?
No, it's only 20s.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do my sneak attack now, which is
Wow.
be,
That's 6.
7.
10,
Oh yeah, that's a 6.
10,
so that's
15, 18.
18. There you go.
Whoo-wee.
That dude's dead, right?
He's not dead,
Ah.
but he is hurting. Like, I mean, you get like a good couple slashes in there, and he is like just like looking just, he's like a ghost.
What do you think of my boots, jerk?
They're very handsome.
That's what I thought.
Brittany.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on number 3.
Okay.
So once again, a Wisdom saving throw.
Hey, you succeeded.
Yay!
And I say, you call those boots?
And what does this do?
It's a 1. It's 1d4 psychic damage. So 4.
Oh.
And,
Ah!
and if they're still alive, they have disadvantage on their next
Okay.
attack roll.
I really hope that was enough to kill him. Like that.
Like his mind
It
is
would
blast.
have been great. It was sadly it was not. It was close, but it was not. So yeah, he kind of like lets out like that wasn't very nice. Christina.
Yeah, I think I might try to take cover.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
don't want to get hurt again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Okay, take cover
Okay.
here.
What are you gonna do
Yeah,
from
I'm
there?
just going to defend myself. I'm just going to ready myself to try to
Okay.
defend.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, because I either need to be up close and
Sure.
I don't really want to use up all my spells just for this fight.
Gotcha.
If she raised herself, that gives her like a bonus to the next.
Yeah, no, it's a defensive stance gives you a bonus until you switch to doing something else. So that does help.
Yeah.
Okay, Marakai. Marakai holds out her hand right in front of the guy who is, sad about his boots, nearly dead, and just
It's like some Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, just like a blast of lightning kind of shoots out of her hand,
my God.
and he goes flying off into the distance.
This door was open too. So
Yeah, so
through the open door.
Through the open door. So he's definitely dead. She turns to you, Atlas, and says, "All right, it was a little excessive."
But it looked cool.
And then she holds out her hand and her sword back into her hand.
Oh, cool.
Atlas.
I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay, what's that allow you to do?
Briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport to within 30 feet of an unoccupied space that you can see. So,
To within 30 feet?
yeah. So I'm going to move.
How do you roll for the accuracy? Or does it mean you can
choose
go
it.
30 feet?
Yeah.
I can go 30 feet.
Ah, okay.
So I'm going to move to about here, and then I want to Misty Step behind him.
Okay, so you're basically running at the guy, and then you just...
Yep.
Okay. I assume that takes your action, so you can't attack. Or can you?
Movement is a bonus action, right?
Movement is, it's a move action.
I'm not saying the Misty Step. I'm saying that if I was to just normally walk,
That should be your regular move. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
So Misty Step is also a bonus action. So since
okay.
I'm doing,
Sure. Yeah, you can attack then.
okay, cool.
So You're running at the guy, and like he pulled up his crossbow like he was gonna fire at you. And this is also the guy who was kind of like blinded too, so he like thinks he sees you, right? And then he doesn't. And he's like, huh? You tap him on the shoulder, and he turns.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll your attack, and I will say you have advantage because he is blinded.
And if you're considering both of those to be bonuses, then can I still do 2 attacks?
Maybe one.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
At least with the way it's written.
Yep.
You have not rolled without hitting something on the board
I
yet
know.
today.
It's just too fun. It's in the way. First one, it's a 19.
Okay, that'll hit.
Cool. And then next one. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a 23.
Okay.
So it's going to be this plus 10 damage.
What is that?
That is going to be 22 damage.
Damn.
Yeah, so you run at this guy, you teleport behind him, you tap him on the shoulder, you thunk thunk, and he's immediately bloodied. You caved in his leg. Like he's not looking good. He screams so loud that number one kind of goes. All right.
It's a little.
Yeah.
And bloodied means half, right?
Means at least half or more damage done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Baddie's turn. Number 5, who you just teleported behind and swung at, he sort of like gathers himself together, drops his crossbow, pulls out 2 little dirks, and starts stabbing. But he ain't hitting anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, he's just like, he's not even hitting, like it's not, he's like stabbing the air, you know?
He's just
Like,
confusedly
yeah,
Almost
looking
doing
at
a
him.
dance in front
Yeah,
of me.
he just like wildly stabbing.
It looks cooler in his head.
Number 1 turns to you, the horrifying teleporting man, and fires an arrow, and it's a 1.
Jeez.
You
that
and me,
dice
man.
needs to go to jail.
His no, I like it. It's good for the DM. to
Yeah,
have
don't
that.
tell him to put that dice in jail.
His gun jams as well.
Okay.
And when it jams, it actually he like fires and it like actually like shatters the whole crossbow. It's like the bow itself broke in half. So, Rhaegar.
Okay, so I'm going to use Cunning Action, which is going to give me a extra bonus action, so I can move
Okay.
twice, essentially. So I'm going to move up to here
Okay.
and flank, and then I'm going to do my sneak attack again.
Okay.
Uh,
Definitely have advantage.
yeah, come on. All right, there it is. So that's 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. I've got, that's 9, 14, 18,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. So the team of Atlas and Rhaegar Incorporated.
Yeah.
Atlas just teleported over there, thunk thunk, and Rhaegar appears like a shadow and just stabs the guy, and he's just done. Yay! So this guy just like was stabbing at air, and just like knife to the side. So he's done. Brittany,
All right.
Also, good job.
I want like a Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz style cut of what just happened. Like, thunk, thunk, stab, 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 stab.
I'm going to cast Vicious
Ends in
Mockery
cornetos.
I'm gonna just wait until this all blows over. You're gonna do
on
what?
number 1. I'm casting Vicious Mockery on number 1.
Okay. And what?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Now I wish they'd make a
fails.
fourth one.
Gotta fail your wisdom saving throws on the cantrip and not the cool spell. Fine.
So you do 1d4 damage, right?
I do 1d4 damage.
All right.
And I say, oh, was that your crossbow? It does 1 damage, but he also has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
So he's like, no, it didn't mean anything to me. Christina,
I can cast Thunderwave. Let's do that.
you could do that.
Let's cast Thunderwave.
I should have thought of it before you moved. You could try to find some old grenades.
Each
from that
creature
guy's
within-
body.
Oh no, it's a charred mess over there. Ain't
Wait,
nothing.
15 feet. 5,
Those all
10,
blew up.
15. Oh, no.
Out of
I'm
range?
Yeah, I'm out of range, yeah.
All right.
I'll just do another defensive stance.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to get closer.
Yep. Alrighty. Then Marakai. Marakai raises her sword and throws it. Okay. Yeah. So she hucks her sword, like a boomerang, as she's done in the past.
Yeah.
It, He's looking over at Christina, like, what are you doing? Because you were running up on him, and then you just stood there like this, and then the sword just kind of like clocks him right in the side of the head, and then comes boom, 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 right back to Marakai. Dude's not looking good.
You
Dude's
say
not looking
clock,
good.
I'm imagining like handle first, like hits
Yeah, like it didn't stab into him. It just
Yeah.
like thunk right into him. Broadside. All right, so Atlas.
20, 25. Yeah, I'm going to go there. And yeah, I'm going to attempt to do a regular attack and then branding smite. So I'm going to roll twice for just the attacks.
That hits.
Yep.
Yeah. That was 16 plus 6. And then
Not
I
so
don't
much.
have advantage at this point, right? Okay, so the second one's going to fail.
But he has disadvantage, right?
Oh, he
So then
does.
that does give you
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
Still didn't. Okay.
still not going to. Okay, so I'm just going to hit him with... well, I said the first one was just a regular attack, so I'm just going to hit him with a regular attack. So it's going to be this plus 5.
Nice. 9.
You hit him, and he's like, "Ah!" He sounds like he barely has any air left in him.
You deflated him.
I did. He's a balloon, you guys.
He's not a real boy.
Yeah, he swings at you, and it's like there's no strength behind his strikes. Just like, cling, cling. Rhaegar.
Okay. I'm going to move up next to him.
Is your character dabbing?
Don't worry about it.
He's teaching kids how to sneeze right.
Okay.
That vampire
I'm going to just do a regular attack. Days of sneak attack are over because I can't flank right now.
The way that Rick positioned him, it looks like Rhaegar's just showing his butt to him.
Yeah.
So that's 21.
All right, yep.
And so this is just 1d8 plus 4. 7.
Yep, he did.
Yay!
We
You
solved.
stabbed the crap out of that guy. That was the guy who ran down there, so he was already injured when you guys came out.
All right.
So, you have cleared the room of enemies.
I sit down.
It has been, I think it's about been an episode's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go ahead, even though it's a battle one, so it probably will go on the shorter end.
A little
I
bit.
think that's a good spot for us to go ahead and end right now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Rick here. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Hero Squad Under the Dragon Shadow. And if you did, maybe consider donating at patreon.com/stumpt like all these amazing people did. Your guys' help directly supports us creating new series like Uranium Chef, Hero Squad, and so much more. So if you guys want to, follow the link down below. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys next time.